Anyway, enough of this goofing around. Let's get our stuff and get out of here again. So some of these parts you're picking up are parts you would get from mining, parts you would get from fishing and stuff as well. So I mean, it's not like this is the only way to get those things. I do not see the other. Use this time. Alright, so let's head inside then. I like the way it puts the frost all over you. That's kind of nice. It's a nice little detail. Alright. So now when I go to equipment in my gear wheel, and where do I put this? Anyway, when I go to my gear wheel from now on, I can put my K-drive launcher there. There we go. And then when we use your K-drive, you can go around to it and plug it. So what I was saying before is there is a vent right here. If you click on it,
Vent kids got no
it'll
vote, so
take you
vent
into
kids
where
look
the
after
vent kids are.
themselves.
If
We
you talk to
vent
Rocky,
kids.
I believe it is here.
No mumsy dadsy for us. No
He
biological
can sell
kin.
you
Just our
some parts to
logical
make your own
kin.
K-drive.
This is me logical bro. Boom. He runs the Kubradons. Scores the parts. I run the Vent pobbers. We make the boards.
And eventually,
You buying?
you do
Need
want to
a
make your
flank?
own.
Once a
They're
cycle,
way
I got
faster.
something dog. Best prices too, Glinty. Mates rates. Check.
Come on. Stop talking already. So, to assemble K-drive,
Can't help
just
you,
show you
Glinty.
need
I
these
need something to work
4
with.
parts. So you want to get your vent kits standing up so you can buy these parts from them. Now these are the cheap parts. You need 5,000 each to build each one. So that's vent kits standing, not the standing for the normal CETA stuff. So that would mean you'd need 20,000 just to build your first hoverboard. Well, you can go up in ranks. I would suggest you do that first. That way you can collect more at a time, because right now I can only collect 5,000. I couldn't barely buy one of those each time I fill up all the way.
Yeah, no.
And the way you're going to do that is you're going to go out on the outdoors and you're going to do some stuff, do some stunts and stuff on your hoverboard. But anyway, there's this guy over here I want to show you. This guy.
Well, look at you.
Ticker.
A tenno. Fine, kind, and benign.
This is kind of a generic way to get around some of the faction.
A block away. And Stardust, you ain't it. So listen, and listen tight. My real line is debt
he sells these debt bonds, and you can also trade them back in for
You
factions.
buy
So
some poor rig jockey's debt, and they sidestep brain shelving.
not
every
necessarily
sinner's a
the
winner.
best way, but it's a
Now,
fast way sometimes.
I'd
If you're,
appreciate you
especially when you get in
keeping
higher
this
levels, you
little
come
old
here
conversation
and
to
buy debt
yourself.
fans.
And when I ask you for help, you look
Buy
me
them
in
just
my
to raise up
baby
your
blues
faction
and
quickly,
say,
so that
yes.
you can buy something with your faction or something maybe. But it usually takes resources to buy them and some money. So, like this one, I could buy 5 training bonds and 10 shoulder bonds. And if I don't need them, I could trade them in for faction. But let's see. So that's the only one I could actually afford.
There's no
But you can
shame
also.
giving- check back in a little bit.
You can also get
New
those from doing
merchandise
bounties,
all the
so
time.
it's kind of up to you what you want to do. I just wanted to show you that, like for me to go to the
Quick
first
geology
rank
lesson. Thermal
with Solaris,
Solaris
I
United
need to
don't
have
trust
13
diesel.
depth trading
But
bonds.
make good.
Plus, you
and
have to have
we can talk.
5,000 factions, so you want to probably do some bounties, and you can get some of those training bonds. There's two per. This is 2 per stage. So if you got 2, there's a chance you could get, depending on how many stages are in the. Sorry, bounty you're doing, you can end up with way more, just by chance though. Then these are shelter bonds. For the first rank, you only need these ones. So, and you can see you get all kinds of other items and money and stuff like that. You get the Garuda chassis part. Garuda's a Warframe. One of my favorites actually. I really like Garuda. I don't know if you've seen. If you go back to the first video in the series, you'll see where I'm playing Garuda Prime and doing, I mean, hundreds of thousands of damage with her claws. She's
Roger that.
definitely one of my favorite frames.
Oh, Sisu, send it my way.
I like them all, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying that's definitely one of them I enjoy playing. So anyway, we can come back and do bounties here and stuff as we want.
Quick geology
One
lesson.
thing
Thermal
I really
fractures are
want
what you get.
to
Moving on.
do is talk to, I believe it's the business. Oops, that's the mining guy. Business, so I should have a little bit of faction now.
Well there. You've altered the calculus and the vallus to our favor.
And hopefully
Thank
I can
you.
buy one of those
Pity.
tranquilizer rifles off of him.
Tragedy to
Because
motivate you
at
to
low
come
levels,
take up
tranquilizing
the
stuff
mantle of
gives you a
leadership
pretty good
once more.
fraction, actually.
But she is the leader Solaris United needs, and tragedy
Let's
is
see what
the
happens here.
unavoidable cost
But
of
so,
progress.
The main
I'll
reason I
make
wanted to come
sure
here,
Thursby gets
especially,
up on
is
his
to buy
new
that,
feet.
and maybe buy one of the
Oh,
mining tools they have here, because they're actually better, I think. So there it is, Trinker, and we have no faction at all yet.
As you were.
So
Till
we can
next
either
time.
do a mission, or we can go back up here and buy some of those bonds off of this guy and see if we can raise enough money.
A story
Raise enough to
waiting to be.
This, I guess, is a good
Got
example of
good people hoping to see another sunrise.
why you might not
No
necessarily
time
want
for
to buy
sweet
them,
talk stuff.
just so you have them right now.
Someday, things will be different.
So I bought some of them, and now I'm going to trade them back to him
I'm listening.
for standing. So there's 2,500 standing.
Appreciate it. You know where to find me.
And I only did that because I want to buy stuff of him and I don't want to go do a bunch of missions right now.
Treasures of curiosity.
So easily you could go do a few missions and make that kind
But she'll turn.
of as well. So
Prepare for that inevitability.
and this is also a fishing rod you need to buy from here too.
When we woke the Orican
buy
terraforming
that.
engines, we also revived species long since
And I'm gonna
extinct.
buy the,
I need your help to save these
I
beasts.
also wanna buy
Track the
these-
beast, lure it out, then subdue it with a
calls
well-placed
because you need them for
tranquilizer.
when you're doing hunting. Now these, I will
You
buy
get paid, and
one
we
later,
save
but
something
right now I
rare
don't
for
need it.
corpus
Same with these, they're
scientists.
for bait. You
Stay
don't
downwind
necessarily have to
and
have
aim
it.
true.
That's not the lure. Alright, so we'd have to go up in
Stay
rank to
sharp.
get into more of the stuff, but
Till next
that's
time.
the stuff I wanted to get for now. And then the mining guy here, let's see if he sells that
I am
cutter I'm
Smoke
looking for.
Finger, antiquarian, historian, and now,
So I think
through
this is a pretty nice
bewildering
one.
series of circumstances, an avid geophile. That is to say, I am interested in soil and all the things that may be found in it.
That's weird because
Let
I'm pretty
me
sure
show
that
you
thing on the
what I
bottom,
mean.
on the left, on the bottom, is a one of the things that comes from the void. Oh my gosh, can't even think what it's called now. Let's go ahead and buy this. Oh wow, that's expensive. I can't afford that. Alright,
I do hope you will.
I guess I won't be buying that mining tool, but you want eventually we want to buy it, and you want to buy these recipes to make these other upgraded gems, basically,
The
because you need
first
them as
time
well.
you are, I bid you the warmest of farewell.
Oh, and we can trade him. You can trade the other guy like fish and stuff. You trade this guy mining stuff. And then this guy here,
Don't
he sells
recognize me?
robots so you can make your own Moa pet later on, basically.
Top shelf parts.
I doubt
Not
you
just
can buy
that,
anything at the beginning.
Biz gave me enough spare stock to start my own shop. Legs, pets, and parts.
See
That's
what we
my
got
new
going
name.
on here. Go on.
Legs. Don't call me Thursby no more. I've got a new body, new store, new hook, new name. Come back anytime, and Legs will build you a mower just for you.
Alright, so. Yeah, I said that. Yeah, this. I mean, I guess you could build one of the lower level ones, but you have to buy so many parts for it that I don't. I mean, and you still have to have all the mining parts that you need to build the thing. So
Just here for the show.
keep that in mind. You might not
Right.
necessarily be able to
Now,
get some of
where
this.
did I put that bucket of spare ankles?
Something to come back to later on for sure. And let's just check this guy out
Off-worlder.
one more time.
Used to be, you had a problem, you came to me.
So
Now
if
I
you want to
just
give
sell
them
fishing gear.
fish stuff for a faction, you
Ooh,
can say
Doug told me
provide.
I was going soft.
Otherwise, you want to dismantle
Once you've caught
fish
a
stuff,
several fish
and
or
we don't have any fish
I'll
on
be
us.
here when
And
next you
it'll
return.
give us parts for this fish. Same with the fish when we do it in the plains. And we're going to be leaving Fortuna. Okay, so now we have access to Plains Eidolon, access to... I forgot what it's called. No, the area outside Fortuna. So anything, you know, we'll be able to do missions for Cetus and Fortuna. Although, I wouldn't concentrate too much on it right now
Inbox
because
messages await the operator.
you do need...
I wonder what they say.
You do need, oh. Okay. Do need some higher ranks for that stuff. And here's the Garuda blueprint, so... eventually we'll build Garuda for sure. We have to do a lot of missions to get the parts and stuff, though. Alright. And like I said, the planes and stuff is definitely worth doing. So one of the things I wanted to show is... So, I'm going to change this cutter, even though it doesn't matter really, I don't think. Oh, apparently it doesn't matter even more than I thought it didn't matter. I want to keep all this stuff together. Let's move him. Put the trank rifle there. So trank, these are all the stuff you need. Mining.
Ordis is how angry.
Okay.
I may require maintenance after all.
Don't understand why it only lets me have that. What if I take it off and then I try to put it on here? Alright, well, I know for a fact that when you pick your mining tool, you can switch between, like, fishing spears, you can fish between your mining tools, and you can fish between your tranquilizer. So, either way, it's fine. Let me put that Spectre back on here just in case we decide we want to use the one later on. Alright, and we got that. We want to put the Archwing launcher in here eventually. And honestly, that's one of the things I think I want to start working on is I want to get...
Cut down the...
I want to be able to build that Archwing launcher because so we can start using the Archwing in the planes. So we're gonna need fish to fish, and I'm gonna do some fishing here in a little while. Do a little of this and that real quick in here. Alright, so now I want to switch back to our buddy we were trying to level up here. Let's see if I can improve his stats any. See if I can. Definitely feel like it seems like I should be able to. Wow, guess not. Gotta get some more endo somewhere so we can level up some of his mods here. That's too bad. Yeah, we'll take scavenger. It's always fun.
Operator,
actually works,
my
but
foundry
we'll
has
go
completed a new
percentage,
item.
but, hey.
Does this please the operator?